I would say please come on out tomorrow night, Thursday, September, what is it, the 23rd? Thursday, September 23rd, 7 p.m., Elgin Public House, 219 East Chicago Street, I believe, and learn about Elgin Junior Service Board. We'd love for it if you came out and met us, and we can meet you and have lots of fun.
Thank you.
You
That
should
was
also
wonderful.
invite her to do the 2012 Follies. You could do that for Laura. You could have a part.
Definitely. The 2012 Follies will be coming up in April 2012. And we're looking for community members. You'd be fabulous.
Doing what?
Singing.
Oh, singing, dancing, comedy, skits, everything. And we really look to the community
No
to
kidding.
build our show up. Yeah.
Cameo,
Hat ads.
cameo.
That's
Cameo,
right.
hat ad girl. I see all sorts of parts.
We'll put you
So
on
you
our
have to
poster.
give me some
They'll write
ideas.
Yeah.
something for you. They will. You'll be able to do
You
it.
guys write it?
We have a, well, Elizabeth, do you want to tell a little bit about that?
We have a director that brings the show to us, but then we do some creative input into it as well. Like we have commercials. We do get to put our input into
Could I
changing
be involved
things.
in that?
I would love it.
I
if you
took a
would.
I just took a course intensive at Second City.
Oh, very cool.
Improv, writing, and acting.
Okay, you've got a year and a half to prepare. We'll call you.
Okay, put me on that list too.
Yeah,
Besides
definitely.
Cinderella's Closet for the fairy godmother of the Junior Service Board. Put me on that.
Definitely.
And you have a web page, a website, because you have some video
Oh,
up there
tell
as
us.
well.
We have some elginjsb.org.
Okay.
So you can go on there, and we have a little mini commercial on there right now for Junior Service Board, and it has a little bit about the Follies in there. And the Follies is our only fundraiser, and we do it every other year, and it needs to sustain us for 2 years. So we really look to the community to support us. But it is so much fun. We put this show together in 3 weeks.
Put me down.
Crazy business fun.
Put me
So
down.
all you businesses out there, keep in mind we're not asking you this year. You've got the year off.
Yeah.
Get ready for next year.
Thank you so much for
Thank
coming. I
you.
hope you'll stick in the studio because when we finish with our next interview, maybe I'll have 1 or 2 more tasty topic questions to ask you that everybody loves when I ask certain questions. But thanks for being with us today, and please let us know if we can do anything else for you. And for more information on Elgin's Junior Service Board, go to elginjsb.org. You're listening to the Laura Dion Jones Show on WRMN, 1410 AM. And if you've got something to say, why not say it? Dot, call up and say hi to us. I mean, come on, you called up Monday morning. We want to hear from you at 847-931-1410. And up next is a guest who knows how to make everyone feel great. Ladies and gents, please welcome Annie Craig, owner and operator of Annie's Hometown Fitness, located just up the pike in Aurora. So, Annie, welcome.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
It's totally my pleasure also. And give us a little bit of info about your background, exactly.
I have a degree in exercise phys and physical education and health education. I was a gymnast growing up and kind of just stayed, and I coached for a little bit, and was one of the first in the aerobic fitness back with Jane Fonda.
Back in the
And
day.
I have the pictures to
Oh my
incriminate
God, the
me.
leg warmers
Yeah,
too,
leg
I bet.
warmers, matching headbands.
And that, you took the words out of my mouth.
Big hair.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
I hear you're from Baltimore.
I am originally born there.
And how did you get here?
My father was an IBMer, which means I've been moved. And we went from Baltimore to Poughkeepsie
Wow.
to Northern Virginia, back to Maryland, back to Virginia to North
Holy
Carolina.
smokes, how often did you move?
Like
Like every other year?
about 8 times.
Was it exciting and fun?
It was kind of scary, but you know what it does? It does help you kind of grow a little bit in the meeting people process.
Be open
You're
to
the
meeting
first one
people?
to put your hand out when you walk in a room because you have to, you know.
No kidding.
So,
I got a Baltimore question for you. Are you
Right.
familiar with a company called Halliburton Sports in Baltimore?
I am not.
Okay, they're one of the largest sporting shoe companies in
Oh,
the
okay,
United
okay.
States. And they did a program, I know the director of marketing, Doug Crucy, and they did a program called Shoes for Grades and Shoes, and I want to do it here with Dr. Torres, Shoes for Grades and Shoes for Pounds.
Awesome.
And so I may be calling on you Junior Service Board ladies for some help and some clout to get this going, because what they did was they gave the kids a certain amount of weeks or semester or whatever, a school year, to raise the grade point average. And there was a girl, she was like I don't know, it was under 1 point, whatever she was. It was 0.9 or something, grade average. And this kid raised her grade point, I think, to 2.5.
Wow.
Just
That's
with
wonderful.
this Shoes for Pounds, and I know that this would help a lot of the kids in the area. And Dr. T and I mentioned to Greg Crucy, and he said that he would help me, advise all of us once I got the team together out here. But we're going to need sporting, some of the sports teams, and a lot of the businesses to join together to do this. But I think it will be a huge feather in not only U46's cap, but in all of Elgin's cap to raise grade point average and to help with the weight loss and everything.
Absolutely.
So I just had wondered, you were from Baltimore, and I just happen to know these guys there, and they're terrific. And how did
Very
you get
cool.
from Baltimore to Aurora?
Many times removed, and I met my husband in South Florida. Back
Guess
in-
what? Go ahead. That's where.
Back in Delray Beach.
Back in the day.
Delray Beach, Florida, and we moved up here about a decade ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And do you like it up here better?
That's that. I'm a beach girl, so it's really winters are still real tough for me. I just kind of ignore them
I love
because
winter.
that will pass too. I like it up until like January 2nd.
So listen, I'm looking at your yoga and Pilates muscles, and they look terrific. How did
Thank
you get
you.
into yoga, Pilates, and fitness?
Well, again, with my degree in exercise phys, and I sort of steered towards teaching first. But that was the time that the fitness movement was taking place, and all the attention was on high impact aerobics. Then it was low impact aerobics. Step came out shortly after. I've been through it all.
You certainly have.
Been through it all. And about the time, probably that I was pregnant with my oldest, who's going to be 16 in a couple weeks, was when I started to go into yoga. I was in one of those kind of the go mentalities, and your body can't keep up with that. You can't teach 4 high impact classes a day. You
God,
can't.
you must have been, you're a
So-
twig now, but you must have been a real twig with that kind of aerobic.
It was, too much, and it takes its toll. And I found the answer in yoga, and we like to laugh because it's not your mama's yoga. This is a power yoga, a flow yoga, a tough regimen, and I love it. I
God
love it.
bless you. I
love
wish
it.
I could
love
do it.
teaching it. And again, Pilates was shortly after. Pilates makes sense. I laughingly get people into the classes because it is exercise for the intelligent person.
Oh, it really is.
Like gyrokinetics, it
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. Things are working against leverages, and everything's just working together as a unit.
Do you
so.
do mostly mat classes for now?
Mostly mat classes for now, and I'm hoping to pick up a couple reformers in the next couple weeks.
That'll be
so,
fabulous.
yeah.
I have, we had talked in earlier, I have had the good fortune of, as you know, belonging to East Bank Club. I live right next door.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have had the good fortune of being able to take 6-year, once-a-week private Pilates on the
Wonderful.
equipment.
Wonderful.
But it's like for what my physical issues are with spinal condition and my
Right.
knees, it was like medicine
It is.
for my spine.
It truly is. It truly is. And I know the Pilates field, we're trying to work with insurance companies now because the benefits are so great and so vast, and they make sense. It just makes sense, and you see results, and you feel better.
I can't even begin to tell people how much better they will feel if they get into these fitness modalities, different philosophies, whatever you
Exactly.
call it, practices. Because even when you do it once and you are instructed and you do it right, you're walking more upright,
Exactly.
you're more strong in the core. I mean, it's just fabulous.
And that is one thing that I found people have said to me is, people are saying that I'm looking taller now.
Exactly.
Well, you carry yourself a little bit different.
And when you look at yourself sideways in the mirror and you suck in your stomach, that's from core strength. So
Absolutely.
take a look, and if you got a pooch out there, then maybe you need some Pilates.
We're all sitting up straighter now.
I know, I have a habit, I think it's from being heavy all those years and the National Geographic books, because I always do this, because I'm trying to get my shoulders to push back, and Mike's shaking his head. Well, it's a thing, it's a girl thing, is it not?
It is.
So,
It is.
it's a
Well,
girl
I
thing.
wish I had that problem.
Yeah, if you have that problem, exactly.
Well, see, when you were chronically obese, 317 pounds, and I had a body lift and a breast lift, and I mean, I had National Geographic breasts, and now they're like but I'm still in that mode.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
Old
like
habits,
old
yeah.
habits die hard. It was a lifetime of slouching and pooching myself out. Listen, I've got to know what in God's name is hip tease.
Hip tease it's actually a fitness class based on you wear clothes, okay? Clothes and sneakers, but it's based on exotic and cabaret dance moves. In my brochure, I do call it pole dancing without the pole. It's just fun.
Can you don't want to give us a
No.
in
You
for a
gotta- you
demo
gotta
for our
come to the
YouTube camera
studio.
up on the tip? No, okay. It'll be on YouTube
Yeah, I
if you
can
do
see
it.
that on Facebook tomorrow. You know that, right?
Well, it'd be good PR for the studio.
I'm thinking.
Listen, what sets you apart from other yoga studios?
I think it's my background, combining everything, having been an athlete, and knowing that what I appreciate about athletes is the tenacity and perseverance.
Persistence,
Persistence and
perseverance, yes.
perseverance to succeed. And I combine that along with the exercise phys knowledge, and sometimes I'll say that, boy, I hope that my exercise phys mind doesn't mess with my yoga mind, or vice versa, but what it does, it alerts yourself, and having coaching tumbling, you understand that it alerts the mind that when certain things are contradictory, when you shouldn't be folding those longer levers forward with your arms out, when you shouldn't be arching your back that much, that my brain kicks in that it's not, certain things are not right for everybody, and it's very personalized. So
Tell us, what are all the classes that you do teach at your new studio?
we have Pilates, we have yoga, and the yoga,
Hip tease?
the hip tease. We have hip tease, and the yoga is an Ashtanga flow yoga.
Okay. No Bic?
No,
Bikram?
no Bikram, no Bikram. I keep the air conditioning on nicely, and
Thank God. I think those people are
absolutely
not right, as they say in Memphis.
It's
You
very-
ain't right.
very hot and sweaty yoga. Yeah, not in my studio, but and we're looking to bring in Tai Chi. I do
Ooh,
have
yippee.
a belly dance troupe that is practicing there, and they want to start doing some classes. So, and I'm
Gosh.
kind of in my little infancy stage right now. I'm working with 2 massage therapists and hoping to bring on an esthetician and kind of grow from there. I went from a 500 square foot place to a 2,500 square foot place.
God
I'm down there.
almighty. The
in down
Taj,
Colorado.
the Taj Mahal.
The
huh?
Taj Mahal, man, and it's I do find that I'm Palm Beaching it out though.
Are you really?
Yes, I'm decorating it all Palm Beach.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Listen, I want to know, are you concerned with the declining fitness level of kids today in general?
It's a huge concern of mine, an absolute huge, not only with our younger kids but with our teens. And when we find that the kids really need to maintain is when they're dropping physical education from our programs. So it is a huge concern. I do offer a kids yoga class, and I am organizing a teen class. I'm getting some interest just being now the kids are back in school, and my oldest is kind of spreading the word that I'm getting some interest for a teen class as well, and specifically for yoga. I throw some Pilates in there to get the core work,
Yes.
but the mind-body connection, and another concern of mine is self-image for girls.
Absolutely.
So you can run both ends of the spectrum there with being fit, but but overly obsessed with your looks,
Plus-
or your body size.
Plus, if you have some young women who come who are maybe a little fuller figured
Right.
and
Exactly.
just feel not
Feel
as
good.
Cinderella-ish as they should feel. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Exactly, absolutely, and just appreciate their bodies and appreciate their growing bodies, and yeah,
Show them how to move. And
show them how to move. And what's more beautiful than a body moving?
Nothing, actually. And tell us what your future plans for your studio are.
Well, right now I am looking for an esthetician. I'm looking for some nail technicians. We have a whole day spa area, so I have 3 treatment rooms and a lot of extra area besides that where I could probably do manicures, pedicures. I have some interest in possibly somebody doing hair, so we could do that whole day spa kind of thing. And then throw in the yoga too, the yoga and Pilates and hip tease as well, and just expand and expand and expand.
Gee, what if I got you a little gig to come down and do hip tease once at East Bank?
I could do that.
So they, you know, sometimes they have these intro things.
Absolutely.
Just to get the members introduced to certain things, and because you know them, they're always on the edge of everything. But I
Right,
haven't
right, right.
heard about this before.
Right.
Let me ask a junior service board question here for the Cinderella girls. Do you provide anything for the girls in the way of like day of prom, like beauty treatments? You know, hair, manicure, things like that.